Gotta pull up this, mute that. Waiting. So I can make an alcohol list. I thought I already had this. Apparently not, so I'm gonna make it because it's actually pretty good. And I won't be able to find another income here for a while. Generate vitality, that's pretty good. Sure, I'll make it. Why not? 'Cause I'm just making things. That's pretty good too. I already thought I had this one also, but you know, if it doesn't say I don't, if it says I don't, then I suppose I don't. Can't wait to get these heavy armor. It's level 85. I'll probably have better armor by then, actually. So I'm all the way on like the other side of the map from where I need to be because I was doing some Gwent stuff, but thankfully I can fast travel to where I need to be pretty quickly. Just down the road from Crow Perch. Okay. Roach, oh. Come on. He does not cooperate at all. Last time I tried to summon him, he actually, like, dropped himself off the side of a cliff. Or he summoned off the side of a cliff, and I could not get him, and he couldn't come up to me, so I just decided to run where I was going to go. Horse race. That might be fun. Because I'm pretty sure I'd, absolutely destroy the other people, because my saddle and everything is really good.
Can we talk?
Aye, long as it's short and to the point, because I don't wag me tongue for jollies.
What?
They call me Radko. I arrange the horse races here.
Sure, why not?
Want to sign up?
Don't need no signing. Long as you're here come sunset. Ah, finally here. Rules are simple. Choose who you're going to run against, make your wager, then ride to Blackbow and back. First the winner, second the bleeding cunt. Got it? So, who are you going to race? Stuttering Matko, Iron Arse Hands, or Black Bogdan?
I like Iron Arse Hands, to be honest. He sounds like a good mate. Screw it, let's go 50. Go pick your girl home.
See how that iron ass holds up. Come on, Hands.
Spent half my life on horseback, other half on the backs of ponies. You can't beat me.
Come on, let's set the wager and get racing.
I already set the wager. Alright. Here we go.
Run, Roach.
We're riding. He's in front of us already, which is kind of annoying. my horse should have greater stamina than his. I have legitimately the best saddle that I can think of right now. Why in the world did you stop, Roach? That was the worst thing you could have done, actually. Well, we're just riding right past the bandit camp. Horse races in this game are actually pretty easy. Oh, that was it?
Slow now. Whoa.
Because if there's a horse race in 2, it's not that lasts for quite a while, actually.
Nice, nice. You seem to know horses as well as you do monsters. Use your gold. And if the urge to race again grabs you, come see me.
Okay, well.
Who else is racing?
Neat. 100 crowns? I'll take it. Yeah, 30 crowns. I don't know where the 30 came from. And I already have better saddlebags, so...
Faster.
Apparently I was already through here. Oh no, I hadn't been through here. So the Peller,
Slow now. Whoa.
he is like a druid, kind of. He's not a druid, but he's sort of like a druid. He made a pendant for the Bloody Baron's wife, Anna. And we come to him because the Bloody Baron's wife and daughter have gone missing.
What do you want?
Want to talk to the Peller?
And it was a protective pendant, actually.
A long one.
You should go.
Think you need to leave now.
Do we?
You do.
Well, let's go then.
Gotta wonder about a man who could get Edric's friends all worked up.
Were that the Baron's men? I couldn't tell. I was paying attention. There's just some people who were after the Peller. But we're after the Peller, and we're more important than
anybody
them.
Home? Open up, it's safe now.
Devils. Who do they bring? What seek ye?
I need your help.
Oh, a man. Nay, a wolf. Grey, though not old. 'Tis he the Peller awaits.
Actually, Daryl's pretty old. So, need your help with something, mate.
Recognize
You don't
this?
mind?
Made of spruce wood, strong smell of juniper, designed to protect someone.
Freshly cut spruce sprinkled with goat's blood, then tempered with an incense of earth, smoke, and juniper. For Anna, to protect her.
Didn't really protect her that well, because something still happened to her.
Designed to protect her. From what?
Oh, the dear. Besieged she was, evil all around, wanted to possess her. Old magic, born of oblivion, from dark sources emerged.
Old magic? Can you be more specific?
'Tis not for mouth speech, nor for the touch. A small protective charm, not a thing more a Peller could do.
What? You're being pretty vague about all that, friend.
Anna and her daughter are missing. Know where they are?
Nay, nay. Peller don't know. But the spirits could know. The Peller will augur, the spirits ask.
Spirits. Great. Fine with me. Long as I know where to look, where to find them.
Lost, must be found. Princess! None better than Princess for finding things.
Princess? Which princess?
Princess,
The goat.
my goat. She's fled.
Those men must have scared her off. Can we get back to the auguring?
Without the goat, impossible. No goat, won't work.
And the peddler loves his goat more than anything.
Will you help me if I bring the goat back?
Princess, princess, where have you got to, girl?
That's because
Fine.
yes.
I'll get your goat.
The bell. The little bell's ringing. She loves it. Ring, ring, and she will follow. But for a while. But beware of wild strawberries. Raspberries, too.
Yeah, treacherous as beasts go. I always keep an eye out for 'em.
Okay. So I have the bell now. Ring. So I should be able to sense. Yeah, here's our footprints.
This way, I think.
And I should be able to just hear after a while, after heading in the right direction. Yeah, there she is. I get some beast oil on. I did a lot of alchemy stuff. So now I have, because the only thing I had before was superior hangman's venom, but now I have superior beast oil, necrophage oil, and insectoid oil. So that's really nice. So I can kill things even faster now. At least I can try to kill them before they kill me. It is the dream, at least. I also got new armor. I ended up buying the Timerian set of armor from the DLC. The guy who sells it was actually the guy that Vesemir and Geralt helped out in the very beginning of the game. So it's pretty nice armor. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Has decent stats too, but it is light armor when I've been specifically trying to get heavy armor.
Here, princess. Hoofed and horned. Should have known it would be stubborn. All right, time to try the bell. Come on.
This is extremely annoying. Up there's a bear.
Take you back to the pillar.
I'm gonna try to go around the bear. The AI. It's kind of rough.
Where the hell do you go?
That is the wrong way. Oh, she's going right towards the bear. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Bear, run, you stupid piece of shit.
I think the game did that on purpose.
Damn, you're ugly.
I mean, I have the superior beast oil now, so I should make quick work of it, but it's still annoying as hell. Okay. Now, commence
Do I really have
the
to
ringing.
the spell for you to follow?
I think out of the things that Geralt has done, this is not one that he's super proud of. This way. I'm just ringing the bell as fast as I can because I do not want the blasted thing to go backwards. I'm going the wrong way too. Lovely.
You're no roach, but I bet we can be friends in time. You've got that all-important quality every roach has to have. You don't talk much.
Well, I would hope not, Geralt. I mean, I suppose it's a good quality to having a horse.
Princess, flee not from the pillar, for there are wolves about.
Okay.
Go goat of mine, dearest, sweetest goat.
Can we do the thing now, please?
Happy for you, but I'm kinda in a hurry. Anna and Tamara, they might be in danger.
The White Wolf helped the Peller, and so the Peller shall help him.
And the Peller only talks in third
We
person.
need blood, a living being.
I mean, we got 3 living beings
Be
right
right back.
here, but... Yeah. For fuck's sake.
Will this do?
Rat. Okay, so I got some seed, goat milk, and rat blood. Chop chop.
They are not here. There is God. Blood. I see blood.
Whose?
No Anna. No Tamara. Just a child.
Okay. Shut up, I know my interconnection's not that bad.
A child that lives not, yet did not die.
It's very unspecific and very contradicting.
Mentioned a child. Whose?
Why, Anna's.
Anna was pregnant?
She was. And she miscarried.
Baron didn't mention it.
Afraid, perhaps. Or ashamed, or forgetful. Or perhaps he had no wish to remember.
Or something of all of those, actually.
The Baron have anything to do with his wife's miscarriage?
Foul-tempered he is, and he's a fondness for hooch.
No doubt makes his temper even fouler. Did he abuse his family? Anna came to you, you must have noticed something.
The Peller's old, near blind. But Princess came and licked her hand.
So what?
She's a wise beast. Only comes to those who suffer.
That's a very specific trait to have in a goat.
What happened to
Man,
the child?
it's a
Grave thrown,
pretty
without rite or ceremony,
sophisticated
it
goat,
awoke.
actually.
Now it wanders.
Emotional support
it
goat.
seeks vengeance.
A botchling.
White Wolf, wise wolf, catch the botchling. The botchling will help. Lead the wolf to the loved ones.
Botchlings suck the blood of pregnant women and eat their fetuses. They don't help.
'Tis a being cursed, and witches lift curses.
Try
If the
to at
White
least.
Wolf can't lift it, he should bring me its blood. Blood will always find kindred blood.
So they're just
Whatever
being
I
the
do, I gotta
thing
find
wandering
the botchling
around
first.
eating
Seek it
fetuses
at
and blood of
midnight,
pregnant
near the
women.
grave that lies
Comforting.
empty.
If what you say is true, the Baron ought to know where that grave is.
Character entry: the Bloody Baron. And we now have my favorite bestiary entry. The cursed ones. Botchlings. They're vulnerable against probably Cursed Oil and Axie. I'm hoping I don't actually have to fight the blasted thing though, but we'll see.
Faster.
I guess fast travel straight to the Crow's Perch. One thing I dislike about the Crow's Perch is that you can only fast travel to the entrance of it, so you have to like walk all the way through the entire town. Witchers, like sorceresses, are infertile.
Lightning strike.
Well, something's a burning. I didn't see a lightning strike though. So was it the so lightning struck on this nice clear day and caught the stables fire. That doesn't seem really likely to me, but okay. Meaning my art sign to put up the fire. Is no one gonna help put it out? You're all just sitting there like lumps on a log.
Oswin? Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
I'll help.
Hurry now.
Because the Baron can't do anything with me. He needs me and he knows it.
Damn it.
Okay.
Smoke. Gotta hurry.
Yeah, don't have time to be diddle-dallying. Open the main gates. Open. Why couldn't you open them? You said we were stuck, but on what? There's not enough room for the horses to squeeze out there. But okay.
We've a hero in our midst. You've earned yourself a barrel of Lyrian.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
Damn,
What
Geralt.
are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
Man, he is... Geralt is not... He's not sugarcoating it whatsoever.
Lying prick.
Well, thank you for running in the middle of our battle, mate. Really decided to go one-on-one with a monster hunter in a fist fight. Ouch. That's okay, I haven't turned them built up, I'll be... There we go. Problem is now, okay, he might actually get me. Okay, just gotta dodge one more attack. There we go. Man, kicked him straight in the chest. Oh god, Geralt. You're drowning the poor fob.
We need to talk.
Oh, okay. So there was a storm going on. It was just on the other side of town by the time I came. I didn't see.
Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna.
That's another story.
Yeah, I can tell.
She always knew how to spark my ire.
Okay. So why did you get
Your
angry
wife.
at her?
How'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like
Well, that sounds
no
fine.
other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not
No,
today.
you gotta tell me today, because, like, this is pretty important to what's going on here, mate. I need to know,
Expect
honey.
me to believe you are a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
I'd
didn't
hardly
like-
need you if I knew.
Probably didn't like seeing her mother get beat. It's a pretty good
You knew
reason, I
they'd
would
run
say.
away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
I think you're actually, more cowardly for lying to me about it than if you would have just straight up told me the truth. But they didn't really run away. I suppose they did run away. But it's more like you throw them out.
Prick. Not because you couldn't control them, but because you drove them away.
What?
Don't play the idiot. You gave them no choice.
Anna and I...
I'm going hard on this motherfucker.
It wasn't as it seemed. Seems.
Okay. I'm interested.
All right, I'm all ears. Tell me what happened. The truth this time.
You told me 2 stories so far,
I'd
so...
been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
Well, the bottle is what you got here in the first place. So I would say that you were left with nothing.
What happened next?
Next. It only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, but Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay
Jesus,
there,
man.
a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Yeah, I would say that must have been a terrible sight, but what is more important is what the hell did you do with it?
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
I've seen a lot of dead children and a lot of parents who hire me to save them. So, I understand.
I sympathize. I do.
Thank you. And know that I hope you find your Ciri.
Deal we made means I need to find Tamara and Anna first. Just so happens your unborn daughter might help us do that.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
I'll explain because I would rather not explain myself. So Geralt, you can do the talking on this one.
A cursed creature that draws strength from killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But how? How does it know?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use to find your family.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Well, I'll try.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way.
Huh.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
What do you need the shovel for then? So I'm actually going to save. I'm going to do the good option now, but because I did the good option on my last playthrough. Well, shoot, never mind. I won't be able to save it.
A bit further.
Maybe, no, I will be able to save it. But I want to go back and do it in my own time and try out the bad option. Okay, so it's auto-saving, but I want to do a manual save. Shoot. I'll do this one. So I can come back and do this later on my own time. So I already actually came back here because there's some good treasure back here.
Seals.
Here's the spot.
So where the hell's it at?
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
There's just somewhere
Stays on
around
the
here.
prowl.
Yeah.
Look,
God, it's absolutely terrifying. Let's turn it into a lubberkin.
Take it in your arms, quick.
but if it goes Garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming, it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets carried restless?
It'll bite through your jugular, and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Now, mate, you said that you didn't want to kill it, so we're not killing it.
Back to the fortress.
Alright.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, you shouldn't have said that you wanted to turn into a lubberkin. if you weren't willing to go through it. Which I don't have an enhanced spectre oil, but I will put some... Or I have enhanced, but I don't have superior spectre oil. That's going to become annoying because we're going to be fighting a bunch of specters. I don't think I can make any right now, but let's look, just in case. Because I want to make it anyways, so... superior... Oh, yeah, that's right. I don't even have the blueprint for it, so of course I can't make it now. Just screw me. Okay. Combat's on. Axie. Calm down.
Botchling scent attracted them.
I can only imagine what a botchling scent smells like. What do you think I'm trying to do, mate? Could you not do that? God bless it. Ruin my charge. There we go. Some savage in you. Do you good.
Something fierce. Can't hold it. Calm it.
Oh. If you don't calm it properly, I'm pretty sure you have no choice but to fight the darn thing. Either that or you just like sits there until you calm it.
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family.
Okay. Combat time 2, Electric Boogaloo. I'll take my stand here.
Need to hurry.
On with it.
I'm in my circle, mate. Or just keep teleporting around it. And another upgrade. Sweet. The sword I'm using is Aerodynite, and Aerodynite's not as good as my other sword, my Viper sword, but the thing is Aerodynite can be upgraded, so that's why I'm using it now. The only problem is I actually need to be good at the game in order to upgrade. So as you can see, my underneath my health and toxicity bar, there is a circle with a sword in it that says 8 now, and now 9. Ah, shoot. Well, screw me. Whenever that reaches 10, it's on a full charge, so the number increases. The number increases whenever I do damage, or whenever I successfully hit a creature, and it goes down whenever a creature hits me. A 10 is a full charge, and if I if I kill something when the weapon is fully charged, then it increases the damage. So now it's increased by 24. So this thing says it's 45 damage better than it, but it's actually not. It's only 29 better than it.
So think of one.
So Aerodynite's really good, but you have to like really kind of work at getting it upgraded. So that's why I'm using it. I'm actually probably gonna go back to White Orchard and grind out some weaker enemies to increase it. I don't think I have to fight here, but maybe I do. No, I don't.
What now? Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee Dea, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Good. Now bury the body.
Well, it did something.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Dea should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But...
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
You're giving some tough love to the Baron. So, you can sit and wait now. We're just gonna vibe. Thankfully, Witchers can meditate through pretty much anything, yet are still quite aware when meditating.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea.
It's still
Lead
disgusting,
me to those bound to you by blood.
but glowing. Okay.
Got eyes like a cat.
Was just chilling with the Leprechaun Dea. I wonder what Dea means. I'm sure it means something or another. Oh, it's something in some Nordic language or something like that.
This downpour's a bastard, it is.
There's a lot of stuff in Velen, and especially Skellige, most of Skellige, but a little in Velen, is more Northern Europe inspired, so.
Come on.
And I do have superior necrophage oil. So unfortunately, I used to have my Grandmaster Woven bonus, which I could use multiple oils on one sword at a time. But unfortunately, I don't have that anymore. So I have to constantly switch my oils. Ah, shoot. Well, I got it to 10, but I unfortunately didn't get the chance to actually kill it, so I had to save that charge for something else. Although it glows really brightly when it's fully charged. It's pretty cool. Pretty neat. That along with Iris, sword you get at the end of the Hearts of Stone DLC, it glows red when you, it has a special ability too, that it does more damage after a certain amount of time.
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. A bracelet worth looking around though. Must have dropped it.
It does more damage after a certain amount of time at the cost of your own vitality.
They change in here. Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. Both were here. I'm going the right way.
So why did you really stop? Didn't really need to stop for that, but you know, cool. So something's making noises. Oh, cool, actually, I need to fight these guys, because I need... I hate to say it, but I need embryos from them. For potions. Insectoid oil. I do have superior one of this, too. And there we go. No, well, it's like that. There we go. I need one more of those, but I can actually... Because I want this potion. What do you mean I should have everything for this potion? Thunderbolt is a potion. Oh, I need Dwarven Spirit, that's why. So I used all my Dwarven Spirit on decoctions. That's fine, that's fine. But I need another one for enhanced Thunderbolt. So I'll have to keep my eye on more Endrias, I think they're called. They're the most common insectoids, so shouldn't be too hard to find. More drowners? More drowners. Time to switch the oil. I miss having my, being able to use multiples. I know you're not gonna let me just walk through here, so come at me. Oh no, these are Rot Fiend. Okay, that's fine. I mean, it's still annoying as hell, but... Fuck.
Just had a field day examining that horse carcass.
Shoot.
Not good.
Oh, shoot. Okay, Rock Fiends are a pain because they explode after you do enough damage to them. I honestly would have much rather dealt with, okay, there's another one. Dealt with drowners, but no.
Damn it.
Usually 2 dodges away from them is enough to be out of their blast. Fiend Blood does feel pretty good though, so I can't complain too much. Let me try my Aerodonite. I actually don't know if Aerodonite is how you pronounce it. Aerodonite. That's how I would think you pronounce it. It's boosted by 26 to a maximum of 80. And it scales with your character level. So Aerodonite is one of the only weapons, or no, it is the only weapon from my original playthrough that actually has like some viability in this one. Because it scales.
Here.
Bones!
Bones have been here a while.
Unlike having too many bones, this thing has not enough bones, I would assume.
Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days.
I don't suppose they're
claws.
particularly picky.
Wasn't a necrophage made these marks. Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse?
And head. It's off.
Head
I saw
don't clear
that.
off. Takes incredible strength.
Also probably not the work of necrophages.
Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
How many more enhanced white Bradfords? So I need to be a little more cautious, but shouldn't be too bad. These are wolves. I had beast oils, so. Lead. Well, you can't bleed if you're already dead, so I suppose that's good. I'm almost at trail's end. Other wolf. Chop chop. Make quick work. And here's the house.
A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Howdy. Sup, gang? The name is Geralt.
Who's that? The room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. He has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
RIP. Kids as large as a rat, people out.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of our father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is, hi. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale.
Well, looks like I gotta go to Oxenford, which I actually don't mind Oxenford. I like Oxenford more than I do Novigrad.
Why?
Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
And the Baron's wife.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down,
Bent over
gripped her
into
arms.
herself.
But then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
Well, I don't think he knows much about the marks. He saw them, but no. Maybe he's too versed in arcane knowledge. So he probably is just better off to tell me what happened.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden. And then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat. And before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for.
Sounds like a fiend to
Beast
me.
attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped. The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
I could probably already tell why you help them, so what are the marks?
What marks?
These, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye. No, these wasn't black scars, scabbed. As if they burned with raw fire.
That's all I needed to know.
Thanks for your help.
The lady. She'll be alright in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
Well, hope, son. Excuse me. That was a really terrifying laugh, by the way. That was directly in my left ear, and only in my left ear.
So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Change the world. My final message. Hello. So you just came back in time to miss legitimately everything with the botchling, so I hope you're glad about that. If you wait a few seconds, you'll hear me explain that missed the botchling. But yeah, that's the botchling. We turned it into a leprechaun, and the leprechaun is helping us find the Baron and his wife. Thankfully, we don't have to go back to the pillar.
How you like that silver?
Okay. So... yeah, we're doing the Baron's side quest. Well, technically it's a main quest, but it's a side story. We're doing that. I don't really need... well, I kind of need to, but it's like semi-important. So we're going to... so we just followed the leprechaun, the botching that we turned into a leprechaun, to that house. We talked to the people who helped Anna and Tamara escape the Baron and Crow's Perch. So we're going to find Tamara, and then I'll talk to the Baron, but the fastest way to get to Tamara is actually this way. I know it's behind me, but I don't... well, maybe... hold on. Yeah, the fastest way is to the Crow's Perch. Well... yeah, because she's in Oxenfurt, and I haven't been in Oxenfurt yet. I took the liberty of doing quite a bit off stream.
Come on.
Like, I did a lot of alchemy stuff. I decided to take the easy way out and buy my way to Novigrad. So I've been to Novigrad. I've done a few things there. Not a whole lot. I just mainly wanted to go there into Hierarch Square, so I have Hierarch Square unlocked for when I need to go to Novigrad. And yeah. I'm very close to being able to go to Skellige. I don't know if I'm going to go there yet or not, though. I might, just for the fact that I can get some pretty sweet stuff there. The original Witcher game. I've been reading on stuff on the Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings, but I don't really know much about it. I know even less about the original one.
Run, Roach. Hey there.
Launcher used to get Gwen had to deal for it.
Come on,
Ah, okay. That mission's pretty good. I know nothing about it though. I was actually wanting to start to watch the Witcher TV series sometime if you wanted to watch it with me. It's on Netflix. And there's 3 of you out here now. There's usually only 2. Okay. That's just the way to get there is Hangman Street. Oh boy, I love I love the Hangman Tree. It's my favorite location. So I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna finish out Family Matters, or at least finish out these two things for Family Matters, and I'm gonna try to go to Skellige. That might be bad. That might be a bad idea, but it might be a good idea. Oh, Roach, could you not spawn where all the wolves are for... This is... Okay, thank you, Roach. Thank you. This is...
That's it, Roach.
I'm not sure if it does or not. Okay, well. You can watch it later, I suppose. Yeah. I'll fight some ghouls. That's because I want to upgrade Air tonight. Well, I'm not going to upgrade Air tonight if I act like that. One more ghoul, I can upgrade it with this. Sweet. I used to just run past them, but since I have Air tonight, I have pretty much decided that I should fight them so I can make my sword better. Although I probably need to repair it sometime. It's still at 88. At some point, at some durability level, I think it's at like 70, maybe it's at 80 or 75, but somewhere around there, if your sword is damaged, then you actually, the sword does less damage. So it's good to keep your swords properly sharpened. Come on here, mate. Oh, come on, he died. Oh, okay. Hi. I decapitated that guy. I have all new finishes and stuff. There's a DLC that's just entirely new finishers. Ow. Thank goodness I had no charge on that anyways. Ghouls normally regenerate, so it's nice to have them bleed instead. Well, there's a lot of them out here. Lord have mercy. I'm going to reapply the oil. It's good to have necrophage oil constantly applied, because that's most of what you encounter in this game is some sort of necrophage. It's not the most diverse enemy type, but it is the most common, especially when you're just walking around. Oh, okay, there's lots of them. Okay, well, I was able to get that charge before I got hit, so that's good at least. Okay, let's actually focus on them. I've pretty much figured out that locking on enemies is good when you're fighting like only 2 enemies, but it's bad when you're fighting a crowd. Especially when you're fighting, well, when you're fighting crowds of humans, it can be useful sometimes. When you're fighting crowds of monsters, it's pretty generally a bad idea to do that. Let's see. It should be plus 34, man! So this almost is as good as my legendary Viper sword. And it's only gonna get better, so I'm pretty happy that I decided to start using Air tonight, because I wasn't gonna start using it, but Tyler was playing with me, And he's like, yeah, that sounds like cool. And I was like, yeah, maybe I should actually start using that, so that's why I did. I don't mind fighting ghouls, because ghoul's blood is used in quite a bit of alchemy, and I can always sell it, which it sells for pretty good. There must be a nest around here for ghouls, because there are a lot of them. Ow. Okay. I think it's finally time to leave. I've killed enough ghouls. They don't drop mutagens, which is pretty sad, but it is what it is. Once we're in Oxenfurt, we won't need a sword anyways. That's the hope, at least. Oxenfurt is generally safe. I put emphasis on generally. It does have its dangerous moments. Hey, I know this place. This is, hold on, let's go see if they're here. They probably won't be, but if I remember correctly, this place up here is where you meet the guys for To Assault DLC. They need soldiers. They must not be here yet, but I'm pretty sure it's this house that you meet the guys for the Blood and Wine DLC. To go to Assault. Let's only be able to do it after at a certain level, because I have the Evil Software touches, but I do not have the starting thing for To Assault.
You'll choke to death on 3 pounds of steel.
But I'm pretty sure you meet some To Assault knights up here, and they're defending this village because it's being attacked or something by bandits. And then the To Assault knights give you a contract from the duchy, from the duchess. But that's not going to be for a long while, so. Because we're not even a third through the main story yet. Although I think the Novigrad portion of the game is probably the fastest. Either that or Skellige. In my opinion, the Velen section of the game is the longest, like, pretty sure. Just because it involves a lot of, like, other quests. The Novigrad one, you can do a lot in Novigrad, but most of it isn't necessary. And same thing with Skellige. You can do a lot in Skellige, but it's not really necessary. I actually want to spend more time in Skellige because I explored a decent amount of it, but not as much as I would like to. My only thing that I'm kind of worried about, because I can pretty much go to Skellige now, I just need 900 more gold, is that it's pretty dangerous there. There's sirens that'll mess me up. Especially because I'm only technically level 4, almost level 5. I'm supposed to be another, at least a handful of levels before I do any of that stuff.
Greetings. I'm...
Sure doesn't look like you.
So, this...
Looking to perfect your craft?
Of course.
Still talking about...
Aye.
I just want to sell stuff, man. Sell this, sell this. I thought I had more to sell, but apparently not. Oh, I can sell my saddlebags that I don't need. And amber necklace and gold ring. It's only 3, but oh well. Novigrad longsword. That's not good enough for me to really bother wasting my money. Plus, there's no way you even made that. It's because you're an armorer. Where did you get that from? It's not like I told you that. Oh, someone's calling me. I don't even know where they're calling me from. I don't want to people who call me because it's probably I also got a flawless emerald from some random peasant's house, so the peasants are loaded in this game. Like, it's pretty ridiculous, actually. I can probably sell some amber dust. I don't really need it. And emerald dust. I haven't flawless emerald, so I'll sell half of it. And there we go.
So...
Okay. So now we can actually talk to Baron's daughter down here. She doesn't really want to return to her father, but where's she at? Is she in here? Well, I got a cutscene, so I'm going to assume so, yes.
I'm looking for Tamara, the Bloody Baron's daughter. Your brother said I'd find her here.
Wojtek sent you, sir.
How else would I know she was here?
Wait a moment. I'll fetch her straight away.
It's Cat. I got cat eyes too.
And who might you be? My father sent you?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
To see if you're still alive. And well. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
I'm quite alive and extraordinarily well, Geralt of Rivia. Better than I've ever been in this rotten life of mine, and now that you've seen me, I bid you farewell.
Wait.
We've nothing more to talk about.
Okay, well, I don't blame you, but, your father's worried about you.
Got every right to be angry at your father, but he's worried about you.
I have a right. Thank you kindly. So good to have the approval of his hired thug. And my father worries only about what to get soused on next.
Well, I mean, he is a jackass. He did hire me, so he does legitimately care about you.
He's no saint, that's clear. But he's got the whole province on its feet looking for you. Finding you and your mother, seems to me there's nothing more important to him now. I know evil men. He's not one of them.
Shame he never showed such concern before. Especially for my mother.
He made a mistake and knows that. I'm not defending him, just saying that maybe he's come to realize what he's done, and what you mean to him.
Oh, wonderful. I'll bear that in mind. Did you really come all the way here just to tell me that?
Yeah. What happened to your mother?
Wojtek claims your mother had strange marks on her hands.
Mostly what I'm concerned about.
Dragged her into the woods. That true?
We were riding towards the river. Suddenly, Mum cried out, bent over, almost fell off her horse. I rode up to her and saw something strange. Her hands were on fire. And then that creature leapt from the woods. I don't know what it was, but it roared so fierce my nose bled. I saw it topple trees. I've never been so scared in my life. And that thing grabbed my mum and disappeared into the woods. I wanted to turn back, go after them, but the horses panicked. Now I don't even know if she's alive.
Well, I'm here to help. And I already know why she miscarried, so I won't really... Well, I'll ask.
I don't mean to pry, but I know your mother had a miscarriage.
His doing? He shoved her, she fell, that's how it started. We were alone, no one to help, blood everywhere. Worst night of my life.
Sorry. Must have been hard for you both.
Mum was in shock. She was raving that it was better this way, that she never wanted the charge. Must have had a fever. She was losing blood the whole time.
She didn't want the child?
Said she'd sooner cut open her gut than bear another child from his seed.
Jesus. It's pretty... Doesn't exactly sound like the Baron's wife or mother is exactly a saint herself. Sounds like all of you actually are to blame in some way, shape, or form.
What will you do now?
Find my mum.
You realize that
Except
might
for
not be
you.
that easy.
You seem
Don't
pretty
worry, I'm not
in the
daft
innocent.
enough to believe I can do it alone. I've got some new friends now. Powerful friends. They'll help me.
Who are the friends? You look like you're wearing witch hunter's gear.
Who are these friends, if it's not a secret?
No secret. Heard of the Church of the Eternal Fire?
Yeah, there it is.
A priest helped me contact the Redanian witch hunters.
Yep.
Righteous, brave men. They'll help me.
Yeah, they're not righteous. And they're pretty cowardly, to be honest.
What about your father?
Who? Oh, him. I don't care. I won't go back to him. That bit of my life? Forgotten it already.
Well, well. A witcher. Never thought the Baron would stoop to hiring a monster slayer. Though I hear you're good at tracking things down.
Yeah, I'm just... God, I hate the witch hunters. They're so, like, pretentious. They think they're better than everyone else. And, I know that's kind of the point, but... Who are you?
Glad you know who I am. Haven't introduced yourself, though.
Graden, witch hunter in the service of His Royal Majesty Radovid of Redania. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Rings a bell.
If the Bloody Baron sent you to fetch his daughter, you'd best face it. You will fail in your task.
I appreciate your concern, but I don't need it. As for Tamara, she can make her own decisions.
That's true.
Noble of you. A killer for hire abandoning his bounty.
Dude, what are you? You are also a killer for hire.
Fire, thank you.
But unlike you, I don't hunt people.
To find his daughter.
Jesus.
Interesting.
You can taste the hypocrisy. It's tangible. You can smell it in the air. God.
Where are you gonna take her?
Tamara must rest. She's had a harrowing experience. When the warmth of the eternal fire has restored her strength, we shall see about finding her mother.
Hope you know what you're getting into.
I've never been more certain. The eternal fire is the best thing that could happen to me.
In that case, good luck.
Thank you for respecting my choice.
I suppose
Farewell.
at least you're happy with the eternal fire, but I think it's a joke. Just killing everybody. It's legitimately like medieval Catholicism. Just kill everybody you don't like. Spanish Inquisition time. Okay. Now we can go back to Crow's Perch. After this, I'll see about going to Skellige. Once I'm in Skellige, I don't actually have to fight anything for a while, so I'm pretty sure I should be safe and just like vibing out there for a little while. Because if I try to fight anything there, I probably will get absolutely just creamed. So I'm banking on that when I go there, I won't have to actually fight anything until I can leave. Because I need to be another like 12 levels before I can do the quest for the armors that I want. I'm progressing in levels pretty darn slowly. I'm actually almost level 55 though. Because the XP you get from quests is also enhanced, but you still have to get 2,000 for every level instead of, it starts at 500 and goes to 1,000, 1,050, then 200, or 2,000, and I think it caps out at 2,000, so.
Remember me?
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
Won't ever forget that. Here, I'm grateful.
You're welcome, mate. 20 crowns ain't much, but appreciate it.
Witcher, a word, please.
Okay. You're the sergeant, I believe.
That night, when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside, what did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
Well, the eating thing is pretty bad. I suppose the drinking thing is pretty bad if it's not drinking anything. If it's not drinking alcohol, that's pretty good.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, are called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Dea most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
I learned that your wife was gonna probably, like, kill herself before she had the baby, so that's pretty comforting.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out.
Also raining. So.
Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenfurt.
What the blazes? She alright? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
Yep.
I saw her. We talked. She said I could tell you she's safe.
When will she come home?
And that she's not coming back.
She's not to return. But I've prepared all for her. Her rooms await. I sent away for new pantoblas from Toussaint. How can she not come back?
Well, I mean, she is an adult. We're pretty garbage, so you gotta come to terms with it.
Sooner you accept this, the better. Face it, you haven't been the best father.
I have not, true. But I'd change, would be different. If only she'd return. If only they'd both come back. Maybe all is not yet lost. She's in Oxenfurt, you say? Well, maybe she hasn't left. Maybe she'll hear me out.
You can always try. Wouldn't get my hopes up, though.
I shall try.
Wouldn't get your hopes up,
Life
Geralt.
is pointless without her and Anna. I've nothing to lose.
But I'll be.
Incidentally.
Well, maybe Geralt's hopes wouldn't be up. But then again, he's a Witcher.
Nothing
He
yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well,
can't really get his hopes up.
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend...
It's a phrase commonly said around here.
A bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff.
Ciri time 2, Electric Boogaloo.
That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, where he's still among the living.
Tough. King Foltest was pretty nice.
Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Oh, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
Me.
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
Kaer Morhen.
At Kaer Morhen?
Or Kaer Morhen. I prefer Kaer Morhen.
But they only took lads, as I recall.
Well, technically I'm not a Witcher.
I'm not a witcher. Just grew up there.
I believe it, seeing how you swing that sword. Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside.
It's kind of gross.
A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
I'm just gonna also, like, bypass what he said before.
Oh, that won't do it all.
Coward.
What happened? You get the jitters?
No.
So why not?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself, I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
That's a
Not drink any
pretty
more
big
this night.
agreement,
I want to
Siri.
hear about you. We start at daybreak.
Because this is the only sword you got, and it's not even silver. But thankfully, the horse races in this game are painfully easy. Northern Timeria.
The day dawns.
There's like two guys back there getting really excited, and the race hasn't even started yet.
One to the tower.
Man chop!
Come on, silly, don't you embarrass us!
Want that horse, don't ya?
Had one just like it.
Don't actually, Siri doesn't really name her horses. Geralt names every single horse he has a Roach. I don't know why, but I'm curious as to why. Must be something more like, there must be something more difficult in the horse races than just staying in front of them and whenever you run out of stamina, block their path. There must be something more than that.
Wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you.
What?
The horse may not be alive. That's plus time. Pretty sure that's a basilisk. Although, like I said, Ciri's sword is in silver, so they don't really explain how she kills all these things. At least she had oil to fight the werewolf, but...
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager.
Oh, I thought I was going to have to fight the
to save
basilisk.
his skin, even were it to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Ah, that's right.
And making piss-poor progress.
Dude, I found your
I
daughter.
considered that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too.
That's like half of the contract. I don't think I'm making piss poor progress.
So long.
Is this still Family Matters we're on? No, Wandering in the Dark. No, it is... Jeez, is this whole quest Family Matters? I thought it was... Lord. Ugh, well... Let's go to Skellige. I'll save right here in case things go bad. Because if things go bad in Skellige, I'll just forget it ever happened, and then I'll do whatever I messed up on stream, off stream, so you don't have to watch it again. I have just enough money to go to Skellige now, so might as well hit the road. Or hit the seas, rather. Considering it is an archipelago. I like that word, archipelago. A series of islands. Like a mountain range, but surrounded by water. This one just so happens to be inhabited by a bunch of pretty crazy people. This is why I wanted to go to Hierarch Square, because I can just fast travel, and boom, I'm at Hierarch Square. Because I'm pretty sure the first thing you do at Skellige is talk to Yennefer. But I might be wrong about that. And I might get killed because of it. But I'm only level 4 and I'm already going to Skellige, so I'm making some pretty good progress, I would say so. I think if I have some money to convert, I can pay off my loan, but I don't really want to risk not having enough money. Yeah, okay, I don't have any currency to convert. I'll pay back my loan later. I don't have... Oh, I do have enough coin. Okay, I'll pay it. I only have 30 coins left, or 20 coins left.
Splendid. Till next time.
I only have 20 coins left when I go. At 21 coins will be my entire bank account once I'm done with this, because I have to spend 5,000 crowns just to get to Skellige. It's because of this guy. I'm gonna skip the rest of the looking for the boat thing and just go straight to the captain himself.
May I?
Depends what with.
Looking for someone who'll sail to Skellige and take me with them.
Atropos and me. We're due to sail for Skellige, carrying grain. But that's hush-hush. Got any coin?
Oh, it's only 1,000. I thought it was 5,000. Oof. Well, that saves me a lot.
That enough?
Hefty sack, like a bull's.
Don't compare that to that, please.
You can barely stand.
Know this, stranger. Captain Wolverston never sails sober. The sea goes one way, Wolverston the other. Makes the rocking bearable. So,
Sure.
ready to set sail?
Yep. Off to Skellige we go.
First, you must drink to the wind, to good fortune, and to the strength of my Atropos. Anchors away.
Off to Ard Skellige. Man, look at that buff lad. Geralt's absolutely shredded. I want to know his workout routine. Thing about the people of Skellige is that they do not like foreigners. They don't like him a lot, actually. Wow, I was wrong. I do actually have to do some fighting. Well, fuck me, I might be in some trouble then. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, yeah. Going to Skellige was a bad choice. I'll do all that with that later.
Geralt ran into an old friend, Kira Metz.
Yeah, it's time to go with
told the Witcher
Metz.
about a masked mage. Syriot seemed to have taken shelter
Screw
on the
me.
side. The Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow.
Actually, no, I'll continue the stuff with the Baron. Might as well get the story over. This, get some extra coin in my pocket, and I'll get a letter of safe travel over there. I already have one, so I don't really need one, but he can give me one anyways. Because the way that you're supposed to get the letter of safe travel is actually from the Baron, but you can actually buy one instead, which is what I did. Because I'm impatient and I wanted to go to Novigrad. Ugh. There's regular gear, and then there's a gear that can only be crafted by a true master. It's called Master Gear. Okay, quests. It only matters.
Ploughing hangover.
Investigate all remaining leads of Ellen and find the Baron's wife. Okay, so... At this point, you're technically supposed to have the other thing with Kyra Mitz technically done, I think. Because that leads you to this place anyways. But I just happen to know where we want to be, so I can go there instead. So we gotta go to Old Crookback Bog. Because they were traveling through here, so the house was like somewhere around here or something. So whenever the thing that came out and attacked them, it came from this direction to this bridge. So she went off to Oxenfurt. The guy went back to his house, and the fiend carried Anna off to Crookback Bog. And so that's our next destination. And we learned that from Kyra Mitz. We learned about Crookback Bog from Kyra Mitz, but we're gonna since we're already doing it, we're gonna go there myself. And then Kyra Mitz can wait. Because I gotta do some stuff with the Kyra Mitz off stream, because I would get in trouble if I did it on stream. Because it's pretty bad. It's too spicy, too hot for YouTube. Unfortunately, I can't really fast travel anywhere close to it, so we're gonna be having a journey. Journey to Crookback Bog. Don't really have a path leading to it directly in either, so we're just gonna be we're just going for the time being. I might run into some things that want to kill me, and I suppose I'll kill them first. Or at least hope to. What's up with you guys? Yes?
Oh, look, we got ourselves a customer.
Another toll road, is
Not about
it?
to buy anything from you.
Oh, afraid you're mistaken. If we're to let you pass, you gotta pay.
And if I don't?
Then you die.
See this medallion?
See this medallion?
I'm gonna threaten him.
Gaffer! Gaffer!
Shut it, Solbeck. Aye. Now I see it. We didn't mean no...
Recognize the guild?
Aye, Master. Forgive us for not remarking on it earlier. Please.
Gaffer! Gaffer!
Now listen. Might pass through again someday. Don't know when. But when I do, I don't want to run into you. That clear?
As a summer's day, my lord. Godspeed you on your path.
Yeah, there were a bunch of bandits.
Gaffer!
Was it now, Solbeck?
Gaffer, he's a witcher.
Solbeck.
What?
Shut it.
Come on, Roach.
It's big brain time for that guy. He truly knows what's up. Going through this, going through the swamp is a pain, so trying to avoid as much of it as possible until I actually need to go inside. Although there's a bandit camp here, and when there's bandit camps, that means there's treasure. So we're gonna yoink some of this for ourselves. Ow. That wasn't very nice of you.
Shut up.
Oh shoot, I don't have any more. Okay, well, I need to actually kind of careful because I don't have that many healing items left. Come on, grab me. Ow, why was I stunned? Screw you. Think about that. You just died. Why is my sword not out? Renegades, you say? Chop, chop! Stab, stab. You mess with... I was gonna make it a nice rhyme, but I couldn't think of it.
Witcher, find the key! Release me! You won't regret it!
Got the key. No, you don't have a key. Key in here. Nope. I'm looking for a key. Could always blast the gate open. Can't promise that your bones will be intact after I do, but... Where is the key at? Probably in here. Or one of the fools outside has it. One of the fools outside has it, probably. Which one of yous was the leader? I need the key. Man, all these guys are like lots in half. I almost feel bad. There's the key.
Well, I've no gold. I've not, in fact, but you ever come to Clay Witch, I'll have a bloody bargain reward for you. You watch, wait and see.
Barmy reward. Okay. You know what? I think I'll take this guy up on his offer. 'Cause I think I have a thing to go to Clay Witch. If I don't, then I'm not gonna worry about it right now. I'll do it later. Oh shoot. We're good. Everything's fine. Fine. Alright, we're good. Clay Witch. I swore I just saw that on my map. Here it is. I don't mind stopping by for a reward for something I already did. As long as it doesn't ask me to do anything more. Bunch of old people around here. Is the guy with a reward? Is it you, friend? I didn't get a good look at you in the cage. You're floating. That's neat. Suppose the reward is teaching me how to float. Apparently that seems to be a common thing around here. You're floating, this guy is... Oh, this guy was floating.
It matter where the grub's from? Oh, dumb oaf. Not my fault he ended 6 feet under the birches. Why do you have to play the hero?
Who was the one that was willing to help me out? Give your reward. I already helped you out, you know, help me out.
Ye seek
Thanks for a tap. Wasn't you. Maybe the guy's not here yet. Commander of Nilfgaardian Army Group Center, residents of Clay Witch, everyone to report to Westwell Manor, perform labor for the Empire. So that's why they're quiet. Crying. Because everyone had forced to leave. I'll wait here, because I need to, I need to anyways. So I'll wait here till tomorrow and see if he comes at all, and if he doesn't, well, screw it, I'll come back later. So ain't there. Sure it isn't you. I can't talk to you. You have 2 grindstones, so that's pretty cool. And highly unnecessary. I'll wait for a little longer, because this guy did have to walk for a while. I'll wait until midday. Anyone around here who just was captured by bandits and saved by a ashen-haired witcher?
The storm, damn it.
I'm not crazy. You did say Clay Witch. Just hope I'm not crazy, because if not, I might be out on that reward. Probably like 5 crowns. Not even worth it. do?
God's preserve you.
Nope. There's a shrine of some kind that just lit. Why is there so much, like, crunching? That upsets me. I don't like that. Okay, well, he's not coming, so I'm gonna do this later, I suppose. Once I get to Crookback Bog, I'm probably gonna call it a stream. It's been an extra long one already. I'm just been having a hankering to get the stories, to get through some story stuff, so. I'll definitely still be playing some off-stream, upgrading Arrow tonight, finding out why that guy in Clay Witch is not there. You know, the usual. Okay. So now we're in the swamp. We do actually go up that mountain, but not until a long time. Long time. Actually, that's one of my favorite quests we do. I didn't realize, because I actually never really looked around here, because the only time I went through here was for this quest and some small things after that, but I never really looked in the southern direction while through here, and I never noticed that was there. Because we actually go there later. I'm curious to see what would happen if I go there now. Probably wouldn't even let me on the island. Because, let's see. It's really south of me. Yeah, it's this place right here. It's not technically an island, but it's, well, maybe it's this. This is an island of sorts. Close enough to an island, so fuck it up. I'm getting specific in my geographic terminology. It looks close like an island, it's an island. I'm gonna preemptively put some necrophage oil because I know the only thing in here is necrophages, water hags, and drowners. Hello. We're in a swamp now. Oh, we're getting... Oh, those are foglets. Are foglets? Oh, shoot, I don't... Bestiary. I can't tell. I think foglets are necrophages. Maybe they're ogrids. Oh, shoot, I cannot remember. Well, I'll kill one and find out. Doesn't really seem like I have a choice anyways. I don't like fighting with the one foglet, so I'm gonna just face this one. Don't worry about the others later. I don't... Okay, I think it's an ogre, because I'm not doing as much damage as I would be, I think. At IV. It's just some ogre oil. I think I have superior... No, I have enhanced ogre oil. I didn't have ogre oil at all my entire last playthrough, actually. I want these things actually be... Wow. That was not cool. Foglets. Okay, let's see. Because you don't get the bestiary entry until you kill one. No, they're necrophages. Okay, cool. I thought so, but I wasn't sure. What are we looking at in the air tonight? Still 34. So, pretty decent. Okay, Drowner. Alright, this is much more familiar with it. I can get some Drowners. I mean, I can handle a Foglet too, they're just significantly more annoying. I don't want to deal with them. Drowners are pretty straightforward. They have leaping attacks, and that's it. Foglets can turn invisible, make copies of themselves at higher levels. It's just a pain. They can teleport too. So, Drowners, they just run at you and claw every so often, and that's easy to avoid. Foglet, much less so. Make some Drowners. Come to me, please. I can't come to you. Well, actually, I don't know how water. How deep is the water? Deep enough. Okay. Deep enough that I don't have to.
Not good.
Shoot. Three of you. Okay. One more of you, come on. Let me kill you. I want to give this Aerodon an upgrade. Nami. Nami. You know what chicken this is? There we go. Airtime should be at 36 now? Let's see. 38? Really? Okay. I'm not complaining. I thought it was at 36. So I said that I'm gonna get to Crookback Bog, which is pretty much where I'm at, 135 feet away. And once I'm there, I'm gonna do whatever is there immediately and then jump off. Because this is gonna take a hot second, and I've been streaming for quite a while anyways. I told you that that this Family Matters quest is one of the longest quests, and it's becoming evident now that I'm actually, like, doing it. Hey, kids. Maybe I need to do this up higher. What's this Crookback Bog? Where is the person that takes care of you? She's only in this house, I believe. If she's not here, then... she's not here, is she? Nope, she's only out here with the kids when you first come, I believe. Yeah, I think you can talk to the kids. Oh, shoot. Huh. Not in here, because this was locked. Oh, she actually might be in there, but it's still locked. There's a marker around here where I can teleport. I'll pick that up and then do the other thing. I could have swore that... I thought there was a marker around here to teleport, unless I already picked it up. Okay, I already did. I'll go back to that. So we got this. Apparently I actually have to do the other quest first, so we're gonna teleport ourselves out of here. And come back. But at least we have this place marked, so when we need to, we can do that. And then quests. I need to do Wandering in the Dark. Which I don't really want to, but it is what it is. I have 14 character points. I think I could probably spend some of those. I'm not sure, and I don't want to, like, goof it. I think I can spend some of those. Let's see. Yeah, okay, I could definitely spend some of these. Because I need to upgrade these. I need... Because I definitely need to be doing more damage. That is undoubtedly a thing I need to do. So I'll spend that many, and, not only doing more damage necessarily, but, my attack power is up, and I got Razor Focus, which is a thing I definitely need, since I'm playing on hard. So... Lord. I'm gonna go back to Clay Witch. If the dude's not there, then tough. I'm gonna call it a stream. Because there was a guy that I rescued, and he said he was gonna be here, and he'd give me a reward, but I haven't seen him here, unless it's this guy down here that is new, I think. Is it you, mate?
Oh, Saviour's here.
No, you were here beforehand, but you just didn't, like, I couldn't talk to you. So you gave me 6 words.
Show me what you...
It's not bad, I suppose. You got some cards. Let's see what cards you got. The Guardian, I'll take it, that's pretty good. Northern Realms, range combat. Yes, actually. What is saying oop to? Because you just came back and I decided I'm gonna get off. Guardian Lemons, weird. Suppose I need to get off the Nilfgaardian stuff I can, because I need Nilfgaardian cards, period. I can sell some of my stuff to you. By stuff I mean junk. Okay. Well, he gave me 6 Dwarven Spear, and that's pretty cool. It's kinda useless, to be honest. Pretty cool. So yeah, I made a bunch of progress, and I apologize that I'm getting off immediately right when you came back. You can instead watch the rest of this, or the remaining part of this stream, and this stream yesterday. Or was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. So, no, was it yesterday? It was yesterday. Yeah, I'm right. Anyways, that's all for now.